The deception that saved a nation. Description, story. When Joshua led Israel into the promised land, victory after victory followed. Jericho fell, Ai crumbled, and fear spread across Canaan. The kings of the region began to plot together. But the people of Gibeon had a different idea. They had heard of the mighty acts of Israel's God and knew they couldn't stand against him. But instead of fighting, they chose a bold, risky plan: deception. The Gibeonites disguised themselves as weary travelers from a distant land. They wore old, worn-out clothes, carried cracked wineskins, and packed dry, crumbly bread to complete the illusion. They arrived at Joshua's camp and pleaded, "Make a treaty with us, we have come from a faraway country." Joshua and the leaders examined their provisions. Everything looked authentic. Their bread was dry. Their clothes were ragged, their story was convincing. But then the key moment. The Israelites sampled their provisions but did not inquire of the Lord. Joshua 9:14. Without asking God, Joshua made peace with them and swore an oath to let them live. 3 days later, the truth came out. The Gibeonites were neighbors living nearby. Israel had been tricked. The leaders kept their oath but made the Gibeonites servants, woodcutters and water carriers for the house of God. Inspiration. Takeaway. This story reminds us that appearances can deceive, but God's wisdom never fails. Joshua's mistake wasn't mercy. It was acting without seeking God first. Pause before you make decisions, pray first. Don't be swayed by what seems right on the surface, ask the Lord for guidance. Even clever plans and convincing appearances can lead us astray if we lean on our understanding. Yet God still worked through the situation. The Gibeonites ended up serving in his house, and they chose peace when others chose war. Looks can deceive, but God's wisdom never will. When was the last time you paused and asked God before deciding? The Gibeonites' story in Joshua 9 reminds us, pray first. Trust God's guidance, he sees what we can't.